Hi you guys, welcome to the Chiquel YouTube channel. My name is Amanda and I'm here to answer all of your questions about wigs, toppers, and alternative hair. So if you have something you need to know, then ask away and hopefully I can be here to help you. Okay, you guys, you need to hold on to your hats because I'm about to show you a brand new piece by Gabor from their luxury designer series. Okay, I don't know if you're ready for this, but Gabor has really stepped up their game with these new pieces they've made. They are made with their true-to-life heat-friendly fibers finally, and they're just so good. They're so good, I promise. So this is one of their brand new long layered and wavy pieces called Ready For It. Since I have this off, I'm just gonna go ahead and talk about the cap really quick. So we have on all of Gabor's new luxury designer collection, we have an extended lace front. So that means that the lace front is going to extend all the way to the top of the ear tabs here and to the other ear tab, as opposed to just temple to temple. A temple to temple lace front would end about here. But these are extended, which means that it is easier for you to pull it and tuck it behind your ears, pull it off your face more easily, and it's going to give a more natural transition from the lace into the ear tab, which is amazing. All right, we also have this hand-tied top. So that's going to give you the illusion of natural scalp and natural growth right from your part line, which gives you the ultimate styling versatility. So you can part this anywhere within this section on this hand-tied top, which makes it such a fun piece to style. Now, one thing I wanted to show about this hand-tied top, as opposed to your monofilament top that you would usually see, is so this hand-tied top, it has kind of two layers of like a lace-like material, which is really nice. And also what you're going to notice is the transition between the lace front into this hand-tied portion here. It's going to be sewn with 2 stitches. Now, this is different than what you'll see on this monofilament top going into the lace front. Usually you'll see this kind of silicone type grip running through that seam there. And what you see there when you put your wig on, sorry, I need like 10 hands here. I only have 2 hands, unfortunately. Okay, what you'll see often, I don't know if you can see this, but you'll see that through the through that monofilament top there, and you'll kind of see that little silicone grip. It's not insanely noticeable, but I find a lot more noticeable than I can't even see the transition from the lace front into the hand-tied top. So I find this a much more seamless transition and a lot more natural. So through the rest of the cap, you're going to notice it is an open wefted cap. So these are really stretchy, which is great because it's going to allow for more sizing options. If you're a little bit bigger than average, then this will still fit you pretty well. We have your velvet ear tabs, which makes for a really comfortable fit, as well as a velvet nape. So it's not extended, it's just your ordinary nape with, of course, your Velcro adjusting straps. Now, something to note with wigs that have a hand-tied component to it is that you're not going to have any permatease on the parts that are hand-tied. The only spots you're going to find permatease on wigs that have hand-tied components are if they have an open wefted cap. Now, the only reason you'll see permatease within the wefting is to help hide the wefts. So if, the wind blows, the permatease is going to help cover up those wefts so you don't see right through to your scalp. It's also just going to give a little bit of volume to help add to the style. I don't want you guys to be scared by the permatease because the only permatease you're going to find in this is through the wefting, and honestly, it helps add to the style to make it the beautiful style that it is. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this on for you. Just so you know, this is a wig that I took out of the box yesterday, and I actually wore it all day today to give it a little test run. So the only thing I have done to this wig is remove the zigzag part and then wear it all day. I haven't added heat, I haven't added any product, I haven't added any water. I've only changed the part and just gently brushed through the end of the curls. I haven't even given it a full brush through yet. So this is pretty much what you're gonna see basically out of the box. Look at this. I love it. I love it. I'll do a little spinaroo for you so you can see all of this natural curl. I find with this curl pattern, I love how it's really soft and relaxed at the top. Like the curl doesn't start until like midway on your head here, and then it's just a soft, natural curl. You're going to find that once you comb it through, it's going to soften even more. So coming right out of the box, you'll notice it a bit more ringlety, but combing it through is going to give you a softer appearance. Sorry, I got distracted there. I was going to do a spinaroo, so let me spin for you. Here's my left side. And my back. My right. And of course, back to my front. Okay, let's just talk about the measurements on this. So the front you're going to find, it's going to be about 13 inches. From the crown, it's going to be 16.5 inches long. The sides are 14 inches. The back is also around 16 inches long. And then from the nape here, right at the nape, oh, I'm too close to you guys, you're gonna find it's about 14.5 inches long. Now, I always like to take my measuring tape out and actually do the measurement from a center part just to the bottom, just so we can actually see how long it is in total, because all those measurements, I know they can be a little bit confusing. So basically from my center part to the very last piece, it's about 20 inches long. So it is a nice long piece. And I know another measurement that you guys all love to have is how long am I from my hairline to my chin. So let me just give you a look here. I am about just over 8 inches, I would say. So there you go. Now you can kind of figure out where this wig is going to sit on you. All right, now let's talk about these fibers. So all of the wigs that you're going to see in Gabor's luxury designer series are going to be made with Hair You Wear's true to life heat-friendly synthetic fibers, which I love. I know a lot of people get scared of heat-friendly fibers, but you know what, when you figure out how to work with them, I find them to be, at least I prefer them to just plain synthetic. And one of the reasons I love them over the plain synthetic is because they're gonna mimic natural hair a little bit better. They're going to be less shiny than synthetic and more pliable and easy to work with, of course. So the downfall of heat-friendly synthetic is that they do tangle a little bit more easily. And that is especially true for a long heat-friendly fiber. So this is long, it is heat-friendly, and it is wavy, which is a recipe for tangles. So if you want to help with that and make sure your fibers are staying in the best condition as they can for as long as they can, use your hands to help take out the tangles. This is going to be your first act of defense. Use your hands to brush through them. That's going to be the most gentle on your fibers to help keep them pristine for as long as you can. Your next course of action is going to be a wide tooth comb. And when you're doing that, you need to start at the bottom and work your way up extremely gently. If you ever come to a tangle or a knot, don't pull through. Get out, go back down to the bottom, and just slowly work your way up again so that you aren't pulling on these fibers. So with heat-friendly fibers, in comparison to just normal synthetic fibers, they're going to be a little bit stretchier and gummier, I guess. So that means when you are brushing them or combing them, they're going to pull a bit more. And I always like to compare it to if you're wrapping a birthday present and you use the ribbon and you tie it in a bow, and then you take your scissors and you pull the scissors, and then it like bling, coils up and comes into that nice little coil that we all love on those gifts. That to me is kind of like these fibers. If you pull them too hard, they're gonna stretch out and then bing, coil up, and then you're gonna be left with these frizzy ends. And I find a lot of people, they get these wigs, they wear them for, a week, and they're like, oh my gosh, my wig is ruined. This is done. I need to throw in the garbage. This is the worst wig ever. No, you just need to get to know heat-friendly fibers. So it is inevitable that that is going to happen to the end of your heat synthetic fibers. And that's okay because there are ways to fix that. I personally like to use a hot comb, especially on the end of my wavy wigs. I'll kind of comb it through and then kind of curl it with my finger, hold it in place, and then let it go, and it will stay in that, that curl pattern. If you were to use something like a hair straightener, if you straighten it out with a hair straightener, it's gonna become stick straight. So if you do that, then make sure you curl it back up with your finger again, and then let it cool set before you release it. So adding heat to the ends of your heat-friendly synthetic fibers is going to help take out the frizz that everybody hates. Okay, moving along. Let me show this wig. Here is that really beautiful lace front. And I know camera doesn't always show it to the best of its ability. Let me just get these hairs that are in there. But I am telling you that this lace front, I hope you can see it. It's really beautiful. I think it is perfection. And here it is going all the way to the top of those ear tabs here. So it's a really nice transition from your lace front into the ear tab. And here's the other side. All right, and here's that hand knotted top that gives you the illusion of hair growing right from your scalp. And then of course, on all of these, you are able to change the part. Look how easy that is and how beautiful that scalp line is. Hopefully you guys can see this coming through in the camera, because honestly, like I said earlier, Gabor really stepped up their game with these new pieces, and I would recommend them so easily to anybody. All right, in terms of fit, I am 20.5 inches in circumference, 11.5 front to nape, and 11.5 ear to ear. So I measure a petite size. However, I find that this is a very true to average fit. I have cinched mine in, I'll show you, with these Velcro adjusters. I've cinched them in, and I find it fits me pretty well around the circumference like that. I don't find it's budging. It fits really well. For me, as someone who is a petite size, I'm always gonna find a little bit of bulk in the back, but there's not a ton. Like I said, this is a pretty true to average fitting piece. So I feel like it could fit someone who's petite like me if you cinched it in. It's gonna of course fit an average, and it could stretch a little bit above average as well. So what is this beautiful color I'm wearing, you ask? Well, let me tell you, this is probably one of my very favorite colors. This is Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice, and this is in the color code GF29/33SS. So you'll notice that the colors here that you'll find on this new Gabor collection are the exact same as Raquel Welch's True to Life Heat Friendly Fibers. And that's because Raquel Welch and Gabor are owned by the same company, Hair You Wear. So they use the same colors in each of their brands. So this Shaded Iced Pumpkin Spice is the exact same color you're gonna find on the Raquel Welch pieces. All right, so with this color, you're gonna find a really warm, medium brown root. So that's what the SS means. In any color code, if you see an SS, you're gonna find out that that is a shadow shade, which means a root. So the SS means there's a root. We also have a base of, it's a warm, orangey red base, almost a coppery color. And then blended throughout, you're gonna see some golden blonde highlights and light blonde highlights, but I find it's a really great blend. It's not chunky. It's just blended so evenly and so beautifully to make this perfect warm, coppery orange, blonde highlighted, magical color. If you guys have any more questions about this piece, feel free to put them in my comment section and I will try my best to get back to you. You can find this and pretty much anything else you want at our website at chiquel.com if you are in the United States, chiquel.ca if you're in Canada, or chiquel.com.au if you are in Australia. So go check this out. I love it. I would recommend it 100% to anybody. It has climbed up there in my favorites for sure. So go check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel so that you can learn about all the wiggy things, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.